What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's episode, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Solana, Bitcoin, QQQ, and the S&P 500. Very interesting markets over the past couple of days. We've certainly bottomed, and that is definitely a good sign. We made a video yesterday talking about how pretty much we were right. We did hit that bottom, and we are going to start reversing out of it. You can see many days ago, we were pretty much tracking the lowest point here. You can see about 9 to 10 days ago, we did hit that bottom support, that floor, and it was most likely going to move up from here. You can see 9 days ago, we just hit the bottom. This is your last chance to buy. We made it very clear that this was your opportunity. Only up from here. 8 days ago. This is the final week of all the proof you need, referencing the bottom. Well, flash forward 1 week from there, we hit that bottom, and what did we do? Head up. Only up from there. So it's excellent. It's beautiful. This is that rally that we were talking about. Reversal pattern that we were talking about here. XRP very similarly hit its bottom. We even went at a low of $1.89, and we're now trading 28% higher at 54 cents. We can even move it up and say it's a 20% run. So what more do you need said? We're up 20% from that bottom support. We are doing excellent, and we've discussed it in yesterday's episode, constantly going back and forth whether or not how we need to move like this bull flag formation here. We decided it was not a descending broadening wedge, but more of a bull flag. And you can see here the top resistance, the support, resistance, and here we are trying to break through it, if not breaking through it. We're looking for an extension. We're looking for that run, and hopefully it's going to happen here. But aside from that, we need to look at things like Solana, which is on the up and up. So similarly with XRP breaking through it, Solana broke through it. And here we are slowly starting to ascend higher. Ethereum doing similar movements here on this lower high, lower low pattern down. We have hit that bottom right here back on the 11th of 2025. And you can see we have also extended up a max of 18%. Currently, I'd say we are at 14%, 13 to 14% here in this run. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. We are still trending inside this major downtrend, trying to break through it. We're also going to look at Bitcoin, which is hitting major resistance. QQQ on the up and up, slowly scaling lower, but we did break through resistance here. So I think we are, if not today, but the next couple of days, going to come back up to retest that price ceiling. So it'll be interesting because this situation is still a huge factor and huge possibility, so keep your eyes peeled on that. But with that being said, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. So guys, before we dive into the technical analysis, remember that Bidfi is doing a trading competition, ends April 1st. That is 5 days from today. You have an opportunity to get weekly ROI rewards, $300 weekly. So this would be the last week. Trading volume rewards of $300 to the winner with the highest trading volume, and ROI ranking rewards. So first, second, and third place, they are stackable. So you can earn several $100s in free bonus cryptocurrency deposited into your account for you guys to trade. And all you need to do is sign up with the link down in the description below. If you already have years or months ago, you're automatically entered. So it's excellent. More info about Bidfi later on in today's video, but you can see here in regards to the market, we're only up about 0.5%. 24 hours, we look okay. 3.5, 11, 15, 9, 13%. We look good overall. And you can see we are kind of consolidating over the past 24 hours. Up only 0.5%. You can see like we already had a big run, and now we're kind of slowly consolidating. You can even see the uptrend forming on Bitcoin. Same thing with Ethereum here. It's quite interesting. You can see kind of that fractal. Let's just draw this. Look at that. Clear as day. Descending or ascending fractal here. You can see a lot of these cryptos are forming some sort of symmetrical triangles, ascending triangles on the top resistance. And we're trying to see where it's going to move to. So I'm curious. Hopefully you're curious as to where we could see these markets inevitably hit, but we are on an up and up, and we are forming some sort of ascending triangle, which is definitely going to open up some doors for possible buy-ins. As for XRP, like we can gradually, continuously move this here. It almost looks like we've managed to break out of the major bull flag formation here, formed a new bottom, and instead of lower high, lower lows, we're creating higher lows, higher highs, which is excellent, and we're looking for a nice little rebound right here back up. We're looking for this. So whether that's this or this, that's what we're looking for, is a nice extension. Now that we've breached it, we're looking for that continued run outside of the bull flag formation, rebounding off that moving average support. That's the inevitable direction we're planning on or anticipating XRP to move to. And I do think it's going to happen. I'm pretty certain we are going to see a reasonable little run there. We'll just see if, how high we go. Truly, we're still inside a very large kind of head and shoulders. You can see here's the first shoulder, here's the head, or sorry, let's do this better. Here's the shoulder, here's the head. We're looking for second shoulder and then a dump. So you can see here, we are on the up and up. We expect to see that rally like we're seeing, but then it should cause that snowball, that correction down into that head and shoulders pattern that we have been so cautiously tracking. Now, all these trades are done on Bidfi, #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. Buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits. Every single thing you'd want on an exchange is offered on Bidfi, including XRP, which is very unique, something that many exchanges don't offer. You can see even on here, we've broken outside of this major resistance, forming some sort of interesting fractal. Almost looks like, wow, that's a little odd. Is that actually true? Could be forming some sort of like flag here. Very odd, but that is certainly a possibility here. Either way, filling in the gap, we're looking for that breach and that rally. You can do all these trades on Bidfi, which is excellent for XRP here. They even have a reward center, which gives you, on top of the trading competition, up to $8,100 in free bonus cryptocurrency for you guys to take advantage of. And they have a demo account, so you guys can practice your skills with $50K in demo money completely free. Learn how the exchange works, get familiar with the features and how, they sell, buy, long, short, leverage trade, take profit, stop losses, limit orders. Like, get familiar with everything. Learn the exchange, because when you click live trade, everything is identical, but at least now you'll have an understanding and you're not risking any money, which is excellent. So make sure to check out Bidfi down in the description below. But aside from, XRP and Bidfi here, looking at these other cryptos, like XRP, we knew could be heading up, and that's what we're looking for. We do think that there's a very good chance that that's what could come here. We can delete that for right now, but you can see kind of this fractal that's forming here. Solana, similar place, has confirmed breaching this major resistance. Its lowest point was 114. We're at 144. We should expect to see this. Like I said before, this is the pattern. This is the indicator. This is that movement that I very likely suspect Solana to move to target moving average. Maybe a little lower, maybe something like this. But this is truly the point that I would expect us to head to. And I think it's inevitable and it's going to happen. We just have to be patient and wait for it to take place first. But that's truly the direction. Or what I mean by that is, like, it's a long-term play. So had you bought in here, this is a long-term hold, not short-term by any means. So very little, if any, leverage to expect to see a run to the upside. That's truly what it comes down to. Now, as for other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum here, Ethereum's still inside its beautiful descending fractal. So until we breach this, until we get out of this downtrend here, I'm kind of sitting duck. I'm a sitting duck. We're waiting for this to breach, and hopefully we can go on the up and up here like all these other cryptocurrencies. But until that happens, again, I don't want to risk it and get involved in it. So I am going to wait this out. You can see we are stuck between a rock and a hard place. We are on an uptrend, but there's also a price ceiling. So until we hit this, we're sitting ducks. So wait for this to breach, and then we'll be able to inevitably rally out. That's the goal here, as well as these other cryptos. You can see Bitcoin caught up to its moving average. There's a lot riding on this too. It could very easily hit this and reject. It's a huge possibility here. More than likely, that is what could happen here. And if that happens, it could pull these other cryptos down, like QQQ and the S&P that we're waiting for here. We're trying to see whether or not we're going to reject. We're undervalued, but once we climb up to here, we might not have enough volume to head up, and this could cause a reversal. It's a pretty early descending fractal. It could very easily cause us to landslide lower. Same thing with here. Very easily cause a downtrend. We'll know if we can confirm closure below this resistance, like we break through support, we are going to fall pretty low pretty quickly here. But that's pretty much it for today's episode, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below. Make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.